Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, they say history repeats itself. Well, you can say that again because we're 9 months out from the presidential election, and like we're watching a rerun of 2020. Chiefs playing the 49ers in the Super Bowl. Unless something crazy happens, it's Trump v. Biden. And Trump's been leading in a lot of polls, but today, in a new Quinnipiac poll, Biden has leapt out to lead Trump 50 to 44. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God, some good news in an otherwise depressing reality. This is like finding some punch in a turd bowl. I don't know just how Joe did it, but political analysts think it may be his strategy of standing still while his opponent repeatedly quotes Hitler. Okay, now, no surprise, the credit really goes to women voters. Biden leads among women by a margin of 58 to 36%. That's right. Hey, ladies. Hello, ladies. That's right, the ladies love Cool Joe. They love my store-bought smile. They love the shades. They love that thing where I'm the last one standing between them and the Supreme Court putting a GoPro in their uterus. They love it. Watch those babies spelunk out of there. I'm serious, folks. Biden has also been rubbing shoulders with celebs recently. He hosted Captain America, Chris Evans, at the White House and gave him a pair of his trademark aviators. That's a good look. So look, I'm actually a little surprised to see those two together because as we all remember from the end of Avengers, Joe Biden is old Captain America. Oh, don't think I will.
Oh, right.
There is something else. There is someone else out there running for president. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, seen here answering the question, who's not going to be president? Yesterday, Governor Haley made a stop at the very popular radio show, The Breakfast Club, to talk to our good friend Charlamagne Tha God, and she said this.
I don't think America's a racist country.
It takes guts to say America. It takes guts to say America isn't a racist country when even her blouse is segregated. Come on, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. She then explained what she meant to mean.
If I grew up as a brown girl in a small rural town and my parents told me that I lived in a racist country, I would never have thought I had a chance. I want every child to know, is there racism in our country? Yes. Should we call it out every time? You bet. But you can be anything you want to be without anyone getting in your way.
Okay, so the argument is that there is racism, but it's not a racist country. That's interesting. You know, if you make a lemon chiffon cake that has even a little bit of poop in it, I got some bad news for you. That's a poop cake. Gotta label it. Gotta label it right there at the deli. It's gotta say poop cake. Must go. Of course, Charlamagne challenged her premise.
You can't say America's never been a racist country, but then talk about the racism you've experienced.
There is racism in our country. Mm-hmm. I don't think that our country was founded to be racist. I don't. I think that it was meant to be this amazing experiment to see if we could have freedom and democracy in a way that all men are created equal.
If you think America was not founded as a racist country, I'd say you have 3/5 of a brain. There you go. What else is going on? Oh, over in the Senate yesterday, the Judiciary Committee spoke to the TikTok, Snap, Twitter, and Meta CEOs at a hearings on the dangers of social media. Well, it's always a bit of a danger when the oldest people in America try to talk about social media. Okay, Mr. Talk. Says here, Mr. Talk, may I call you Tick? Now, you claim the internet isn't luring children, yet every website I go to, they offer me cookies. And I accept, and yet the cookies never show up no matter how long I sit by my computer with a full glass of cold milk. Now, the weirdest line of questioning came from Arkansas senator and illegitimate child of a used car lot tube man, Tom Cotton. Senator Cotton kicked off the hearing by grilling TikTok CEO Shou Chew, and it got a little race-ish.
Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation in Singapore. No, I did not.
Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator. Again, I'm Singaporean.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. But have you ever played Chinese checkers? Yes? I see. No, I see. Have you ever rested a cup of chai on your knees? Do you have Chinese? I'm asking if you have Chinese. All right, fine. Just one more question, sir. Chinese guy says what? At long last, sir, have you been to Panda Express? Terminal 2, Charlotte, North Carolina. We also heard from Louisiana Senator and turtle-reaching orgasm, John Kennedy. I'm happy for him. Why can't the turtle be happy? Don't kink-shame a turtle. Kennedy spent some time questioning the Snap CEO, Evan Spiegel, and I have no idea what he was trying to say.
Mr. Spiegel, I see you hiding down there. Can we agree that what you do, not what you say, what you do is what you believe and everything else is just cottage cheese?
The Senate is so old, even their metaphors can only handle soft foods. Sir, would you agree? Sir, would you agree? Sir, would you agree your internet security is soft and weak like pudding? It should be hard and impenetrable like the skin on a pudding. We have a little new info today about the former president's attempt to steal the 2020 election. According to a new book, Trump lawyer Sidney Powell wanted to tap ex-Intel operatives to break into election offices in swing states and seize Dominion voting machines and servers. But first warning, the operatives would need hunting licenses in order to fulfill their mission. Yes, hunting licenses. Little known fact, voting machines in America are all guarded by elk. Yeah. Now, when pressed on what exactly a hunting license meant, Powell clarified, a pardon from President Trump. I need 6 to 8 preemptive pardons. 6 to 8? She doesn't even know how many people she's going to break the law with. Yeah, we're going to need 6 to 8 pardons. Wait, Alan might bring the kids, and they love crime. I'll tell you what. Just to be safe, let's order the family-size pardon bucket. The bucket. Now, I'm sorry, you don't need that kind of language. You're trying to go to bed. Sleep tight. In about 40 minutes. The only reason Operation Break-In and Steal All the Voting Machines didn't go into effect because when Powell proposed this plan to Rudy Giuliani, he quickly shut down the idea. Do you know how crazy you have to be for the voice of reason to be Rudy Giuliani? That's like getting confronted about your drinking by Rudy Giuliani. Oh, there's exciting news from the world of sport. There's a new athletic competition coming from right-wing billionaire and man who insists you call him Steve Jobs during sex, Peter Thiel, because Thiel will be funding a new Olympics where steroids aren't a problem. Wow. An Olympics where steroids are encouraged, or as the Russians call it, the Olympics. This new venture, sure, Russia. Why not? Can't even pretend with this Nate. The new venture is called the Enhanced Games, not to be confused with the male Enhanced Games, where the pole vaulters don't need any equipment. Got the image? You got the image? Do you see the guy running?
Wow.
As their website brags, sports can be safer without drug testing because the athletes will be monitored by a scientific and medical advisory commission. Yes, teams of doctors with their own new version of the Hippocratic Oath. First, do these pills. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are John Cena and New York Times best-selling author Kwame Alexander. But when we come back, it's Meanwhile, y'all. Tell a friend.